Good evening, everyone. This is Dari on WorldStreams Radio. Thank you to our listeners from all around the world for joining us tonight. To learn more about WorldStreams Radio, visit our website at worldstreams.org. Our guest tonight is Mehrangiz. In 2000, she and 16 other Iranian journalists, activists, and intellectuals attended a conference held at the Heinrich Böll Institute in Berlin entitled Iran After the Elections. Upon her return to Iran, she was arrested, and on January 13, 2001, she was convicted and sentenced to 4 years imprisonment on the charges of acting against national security and disseminating propaganda against the Islamic regime. Her husband was also arrested in Tehran and held incommunicado. Only months later did they learn of his whereabouts as he was paraded before state television. She's a very courageous and outspoken woman, and we're looking forward to tonight's interview. Hi there, Saeed. Hello, Mehrangiz. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here with us, and it's really a great opportunity. I know we've been waiting for a long time, so I think we're very short on time because we've spent a little time here waiting. I'd like to ask you this question. Please tell us a little bit about the transition before 1979 and after 1979. How has Iran been considerably transformed from a fledgling society of human rights, of a fledgling society where very much the social foundation of humanity has been put together, and all of a sudden all that has vanished?
Experiences I have gained and things I have witnessed as a lawyer or as a woman in that time since 1979 and after that, it was really, unbelievable. Everything was changed immediately. And after revolution, immediately they violated human rights and women's rights. And the first target was women in Iran, Iranian women who had not hijab, Islamic veil, who were going to university, who were working outside home, who were making money, who were working as artists, like singer, actress, and everything was getting worse for all people, especially for women, in human rights field.
So,
yeah.
Go ahead, please. So in this perspective, you're saying that the religious leaders, who definitely have, to a certain extent, before the 1979 revolution, have somewhat accepted or legitimized the participation of women, all of a sudden, the first one to go were women. Usually in revolutions, the first ones to go are the elite or the liberals or anybody who is part of a social evolution of some liberal sort.
Yeah, I think it was these activities and these attacks was very symbolic, and they were going to say that women is not equal with men, and they were trying their best to do something that women return to home, and they don't dare to work outside home and don't work to go university, and be more active in these fields. But realities, social realities in Iran are different and were different that time, because that time they thought they can do that. But after a few years, they understood that they cannot do that. But unfortunately, they didn't change their policy completely. Just sometimes they did do that, and they had a very small reform, but they didn't change completely their policy. The Iranian legal system after 1979 not only does not support women's rights according to human rights standards, but also it does not give them a full recognition as an individual human being. You know, Iranian women are highly educated. I think, as you know, more than 65% of university students are female in Iran, even after Islamic Republic. And as you know, hijab is by force, and they have to care about their Islamic veil. But they do that, and they go to university. Also, Iranian women are socially, politically and financially active and productive, and before revolution, for a long time, they were so active in everything. But we cannot say that before Islamic revolution, we had access to democracy or access to independent political party or freedom of speech or something like that. But we had freedom of social life, and we lost that immediately.
So you very much with the Islamization of Iran, the doors were very much closed on the democratization of Iran. Is this legitimate to say?
You mean according Constitution or according?
Right, the Constitution very much, and the democratization at all different levels of society.
Yes, that's true. And society is very progressive, and the legal system cannot have harmony with this society. The social realities in Iran required legal changes to gain gender equality and better criminal law, and now Islamic penal code is not something that the Iranian people can be happy with that.
Where does the Sharia law clash with gender equality, in your opinion? Where does the clash really happen?
The root is, according to Sharia, man and woman are different human beings. And man has very different duties, and a woman has very different duties. So they say that they cannot have equal rights, and their rights should be according to their roles and their duties. So I think, according to Sharia, we cannot access to equality between men and women, and between Muslim and non-Muslim.